Greetings, everyone. So, I've been watching some of these videos that people put out there about the Socialist Rifle Association and, arm your friends and all this, like, really weird groups of people with guns. And I saw a video yesterday by a channel called Vintage Warfare, which is a really good channel. I think he's the one that brought Poop Madness to my attention. So yeah, I like Vintage Warfare's channel, but he did a video that I watched yesterday. It was called "The Reddit Militia." Now, the thing about this and why I wanted to make a video on it is because, as easy as it is to laugh and scoff at these people, I think that, um, in all honesty, this could be a bigger deal than people think. And I'm gonna explain why. But first, let me just kind of go over my thing, because I just want to make it clear. Like, I do not, number one, do not support communism, and I don't support fascism either, despite what some people might think. Really, from my point of view, as a Quran-based person, um, these are just, I mean, you could easily fit them into the umbrella of Yahud and Nasara. Communism would be, Yahud, and Nasara would be fascism. But they're really similar. I mean, they both rely heavily on propaganda. They both rely um, heavily on violence. They rely on they rely on the state to enforce the ideals, but they also, you know, when the state doesn't support them, then they're trying to take control of the state. Real quick, I guess I'd just go over like some of the, just to get it out of the way. You know, with communism, right? You have basically an atheistic, humanistic background. With fascism, you have a Christian or pagan background. Communism is like, at least today, anyways, openly gay. Fascism is secretly gay. Communism is secretly racist. Fascism is openly racist. Communism is openly Jewish. Fascism is secretly Jewish. Communism is secretly violent. Fascism is openly violent. Communism is aesthetically aligned with the past, while it's idealistically aligned with the future. Fascism is idealistically aligned with the past, or yeah, idealistically aligned with the past, and aesthetically aligned with futurism and stuff like that. So anyway, why am I making a video about these people? Because, and why am I saying they're dangerous? Um, Now the video that this guy reviewed was this one, "Arm Your Friends," and this fucking guy. I mean, it's really easy to laugh at these people because, um, the first thing he does is like comes out with this plate carrier that says "Be gay, do crimes," which is obviously like incredibly cringe. But the idea that a lot of these groups, what they say they're trying to do, is basically familiarize people, train people with firearms who are marginalized. And any one of these, I mean, there's at least 3 or 4 of these documentaries out there on YouTube right now. One about the SRA, this one about Arm Your Friends, and there's a couple others, but they all basically say we're not a militant group. We just want to familiarize people with guns who maybe aren't that comfortable with guns. Um, Now, this is a big deal because every one of these groups is openly communist, right? So, I mean, imagine you had a group that was like, oh yeah, we're openly fascist gun club, and we want to we want to arm and train people who are marginalized. Let's just say, like, I don't know, fucking trailer trash tweakers or something like that. That would be kind of scary to give people that are mentally unstable and on drugs, prescription drugs or illegal drugs, doesn't really matter. Antidepressants, even. We want to give these people access to firearms training. So if you actually go into these Reddits and look through, you know, what these people are talking about, we're not talking about liberals. These people hate liberals openly. They just say fuck liberals all the time because, liberals are ineffectual and they don't do anything, whatever, and they're not radical enough, I guess. Um, you know, get people like this. Yeah. So, um, why is this a big deal? Because these people are openly calling out for murder of political rivals who they are calling Nazis, right? But the thing is like, what is a Nazi to these people? Like what? Uh, they think people with Punisher skulls. They think a Punisher skull, Boomer, Fud Punisher skull shit is like a right wing dog whistle, right? Meanwhile, they have literal, like, look at this person, actual communist flag. Okay. Now, again, this is all whatever. Like, the fact that these people exist is one thing, but what troubles me is that you can see in these videos, they're going out of their way to arm mentally ill people. Let's be honest. I'm sorry, anyone watching, if you know some transgender people or whatever, great. Hey, you know what? Even if you're an armed person, a communist even, and you want to defend these people, you want a white knight for these people. Like, out of everyone in the world, it's just like trannies are the most valuable thing that you need to defend. Okay, whatever, fine. But should you be teaching these people how to use guns? I mean, if somebody came up to you and they were like, if you had a friend who was like, yeah, I'm suicidal and I'm on drugs that literally make me retarded, lower my IQ. I'm taking these pills that basically, you know, are known to actually make people stupid, and I'm on antidepressants, and on other drugs, and I'm an alcoholic, and you know, uh, and I'm a porn addict. All this stuff, right? Um, is that the kind of person that you would just jump say, "Hey, I've got a great idea. I got a great idea, John George. Let's go shoot guns. Let me teach you how to shoot guns." Okay. Now, yeah, giving a suicidal person a gun is really fucking stupid for several obvious reasons. Let's just not even say suicidal. Let's just say mentally unstable, right? Um, like I don't know, people. I know a lot of people like this. I taught my some people that I know about guns that I shouldn't have, who are mentally unstable. They're not trainees or anything like that, but you know, not far off. um, and I really wish I hadn't. And it was just me nerding out, talking about stuff I know. But the thing is, these people, just in general, let's just say mentally unstable people in general, all it takes is one bad day. Um, Now, the thing about communists and these socialist people or whatever is that they really hate police. They really hate cops. Um, and imagine that these people take your advice, um, and they just go out and get themselves a Glock and an AR-15. And one day they just have a bad fucking day. Maybe they don't go shoot up a school full of Christian kids or something like that. Maybe instead they just decide to get in a shootout with the police. Is that At what point is that your fault, um Here's the thing. Right now, we have this Muhammad Hitler, orange Muhammad, Mashiach Ben David, LARPing type guy as our president uh, of this country at the moment. And look, I'm not going to act like I have any kind of strong feelings about any of these people. From my point of view, they're all, you mean anybody you ever see on a television screen as an actor, as far as I'm concerned. Um, so, you know, do I support this guy? Not really. I can't. I just kind of can't be bothered. But my point is, there's a lot of people who are very, very, very on edge about um, this guy and everything they think he represents, on both sides. So it's very dangerous time right now because these um, socialist rifle people, um, they if you actually go and check out the Reddits, I'm not going to be, there's plenty of videos. There's another GunTuber guy who did a good deep dive on this. I can't remember it at the moment, but basically, you can find this stuff on your own. But um, they are they're actually like scared. They think that any day now, people are just going to be going door to door, rounding up uh, trannies and putting them in a fucking camp or some shit. Um, which, yeah, I don't see that happening. But, I think anyone with common sense can see that. But this is like a persecution complex that's very real to these people. And the way they talk about this need to arm themselves, it should be troubling to everybody because these are not people that I'm just gonna say it. These are not people that should own guns. Okay. Sorry. Mentally mentally unstable people should not own guns. And the thing is it's the fact that it's so controversial to even say this, like, you know, this is what qualifies as mentally unstable. I mean, this is just a product of, you know, the schizophrenic zeitgeist that we're in at the moment. But you shouldn't be arming these people. I'm sorry. You shouldn't. If you want to defend them yourself, fine, whatever. If you think people are gonna come round them up and put them in cages and ship them, ship them off somewhere, okay. But these people are not. They're not ready. They're not ready for that kind of responsibility. They can't even handle their own body. They can't even. They literally can't even handle the responsibility of the body they were born with. So there's no way that makes any sense. The thing is, you know, are there right wing militias out there? I don't know. Probably. I mean, you don't see as many of them on like Vice documentaries and stuff. Um, but what is a right wing militia anyway? It'd be like, to these people, it'd be anybody who wasn't like, if you just got together around the idea of training with guns, they're gonna assume that that's the rhetoric they use, is that anybody, pretty much everybody, this is like a real right wing kind of scene. It's like, you could just be normal fucking people, and they're gonna think you're a right wing militia at that point. But it begs the question, like, what are they thinking? Now here's another thing to think about. What if this whole thing is just a huge psyop that the trannies are a victim of, and these people are a victim of, because they're taking themselves out of a position of just being, I don't know, normal fucking weirdos, you know, just normal, just weird fucking people, to being combatants. What happens when you put on a plate carrier with a fucking tranny flag on it, and you walk out there with your AR-15? What happens when what happens when a squad of these people are out in the streets? All of a sudden they're combatants. All of a sudden they're fair game. If there was some kind of Nazi militia type thing in your area, which there probably isn't, but if there was, you just put yourself as in the crosshairs as you could possibly be. Something to think about. Um, you know, Obviously the whole thing's pretty corny. Like, I mean, if you just watch these documentaries, like, you'll see, like, there's the dude in the fucking balaclava and the Russian winter Ushanka thing with his AKs, like, my comrades, these are my comrades. And, like, literally, even in the comments of, like, the people are just like, dude, that's so fucking corny. What the fuck? Yeah, so um rather than, yeah, making fun of these people, that's too easy. I actually want to caution people. I want to caution people who are in these groups. First of all, my message to people in these socialist rifle bullshit, um, whatever the fuck, is like, first of all, yeah, like, if you want to defend people, you want to defend equality, okay, fine, but you shouldn't. I'm just telling you this because it's probably gonna fuck over you guys more than anybody. You shouldn't give these people guns. You shouldn't train them on guns. Have you seen that fucking? I'll see if I can find it, but they've got this one where they got this tranny, like, fucking shooting the gun. She can't even hold the rifle. I said she. Sorry. Yeah, he can't even hold the rifle, and it's like, oh, you're making me nervous. Loading the mag all, like, fucked up. These are not people that need weapons. Okay, sorry. So that's my message to those people. My message to everyone else is, like, yeah, on one hand, maybe you shouldn't be, like, too worried about it, because, like, whatever, they're just stupid. But it's like, if, this this era that we're in at the moment, being that, basically these people are really emboldened, they're really scared. They're really scared. I mean, they apparently are really fucking scared, because the way they're talking, it just sounds like they're fucking they're just expecting the end of democracy as we fucking know it, and whatever. And whether or not that's even a valid concern, I'm not going to comment on, because I don't fucking follow the news. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do follow the news, but it's just the people are scared. I mean, yeah, like you can laugh, like, oh, you know how to shoot your fucking rifle, good for you. You go to the range and you like do whatever. You're still completely out of shape and mentally deficient, so you're not a threat. No, these people are more of a threat because they have very little to lose. Um, why do most Christians make good gun owners? Because they typically have families. They've got plenty to lose. They believe in God. They believe in accountability to without, without getting into religious division stuff. Um, you know, they have something to lose. These people are basically suicidal. They have nothing to lose. They're fucking scared. They are, yeah, should be something that everybody's keeping an eye out for. The other thing I wanted to comment on, it's not just the trannies that are dangerous. It's the military guys. Now, a lot of people know, like, they've been trying to kind of put veterans in the crosshairs with whatever. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I do not have any kind of high respect for veterans just because they're veterans. If I meet someone and they're cool, like, whatever. But like, I do not. I have just no. I have no, like. I don't feel like I have to kiss somebody's ass just because they served in the military. And this is doubly true with people who are like socialists. It's like, you joined the military, you feel bad because you were fucking part of the imperialist Zog machine, and now you make up for it by like white knighting for marginalized groups. These people are really fucking dangerous. I've met plenty of them. I'm not saying like I'm scared of them, but I'm saying they are fucking dangerous because many of them have killed people. They know what it's like, and they are already fucked up. I mean, veterans in general are very fucked up a lot of the time. There's a reason they're widely suicidal and just prone to violence and drug addiction and all this stuff. It's the same kind of thing. Linking up fucking these people, having them like train fucking, that's fucking something people should be worried about. If I was a military recruiter, I would definitely screen people for if they're in these fucking Reddit groups. I'll tell you that much. It's What's even more worrying is the people who are like, I'm a socialist and I want to join the military so that I can get knowledge. That, like, they want to like infiltrate the military, or they want to use the military training that they're going to get to further their socialist, Marxist desires. Um, yeah, that's pretty scary. I think that's something people should really be fucking on the lookout for. This isn't a joke, you guys. Like, this could really start popping off in the next couple years. It could start popping off in the next couple weeks. It could happen tomorrow. But these people, they pose a they pose a threat. I'm not saying to America, and I'm just talking about to normal people. Um, People like me, people who don't neatly fit into a Hegelian dialectic. And again, I'm not a fascist. Definitely not a communist. My views are religious, they're not political. Um, and if you want to attack me for my religious views, then, you know, whatever. You're a fucking loser. You're a faggot. Like, I don't care. So, um, yeah, that's all. And, hope everybody stays safe out there. Salam.